What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we will be learning to fly once again. Last time on Learn to Fly, we learned how to start the aircraft. Now we are gonna learn how to taxi for takeoff. So yeah, that'll be pretty fun. We're gonna start in the Cessna 172 Skyhawk at Honolulu International. Let's fly. Got some new controllers recently, so we're gonna test those out as well. Yeah. Here's the other controller. Yeah. Anyways. Sorry about the green screen, blue screen. All right, here we are. Ready. All right, so quick recap. Disappear. Alright, so quick recap. Battery and alternator go on at the same time. Fuel pump is on. Beacon light. Landing light stays off. Taxi, no, that can stay off. Nav light. Strobe light. Pitot heat. Avionics. Both go on. Mixture should be full. This should be throttle still. Okay. Down, left, right. Woo, woo. Alright, so let's see. Now then, we go Magnos, right, left, both. Start. That did not work. Hang on. What? So what is that? 0, 100. Okay. Let's try this again. I don't hear a thing. Yeah. There we go. We got it. Perfect. Hang on. I'm just gonna up the volume really quickly. Alright. Perfect. Oh. We can leave that open. Alright. If y'all saw my gamer tag, totally friendly. I'm completely fine with that. Anyways. So, now that the engine's started, you can barely hear it, but we're gonna turn off the parking. What? Not. Let me turn off the parking. There we go. Wrong switch. Alright. So reset. We can see that again. Nope. We can turn this off. No, taxi lights on. External. Alright, and we're gonna throw in some throttle. Alright, so we're kind of moving.
Ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra with Kilo request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taxi to and hold short of runway 8 right using taxiway Charlie Romeo Tango Romeo Alpha Romeo Bravo. Contact tower on 123.9 when ready.
It's
taxi to and hold
having a hard time turning. Right, that's for sure.
Charlie Romeo Tango Romeo Alpha Romeo Bravo Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Definitely hard time turning. So, a little fast, but that's okay. And then I'm just gonna cut the throttle to help me control the aircraft a little better. I don't have rudder pedals, by the way, so I think that's why it's so stingy, but yeah. It's what it is. I'm doing my best, so remember this is the Cessna 172 Skyhawk. And then we're gonna move on to the Cessna 172 Skyhawk G1000, which okay. I don't think it sees me. Problem solved. There we go. Can y'all see me a little better? Perfect. Alright. Let's get moving again. Listen to that inside cockpit. Doesn't sound very good, but oh. Very hard to steer sometimes, but yeah. Sorry about that. Alright, let's take a left turn. And remember, you don't typically see a Cessna 172 at international airports, such as Honolulu. So. Turn. It's not letting me turn. What? There we go. We're gonna add some flaps. Takeoff flaps. Just pulsing the engine really at this point. That's basically what I'm doing. Unless like it's the airspeed, or like no, not the airspeed, the wind that's pushing me around. Am I that light? I was able to fly an A-10 from here before, so seems like I might be able to, but guess not. I don't want to taxi all the way over there. Hang on. Yeah, let's look at a map really quick. That's not helpful. Oh well. That's real. Let's see if we can get there as fast as possible without taking off. We're going what's called 0 knots. Nope, never mind. Anyways, cut the throttle. Just so that I don't take off, that's all. 24 knots, that's a little faster than normal, but that's about right. Just keep on going. And do your best. So basically, in this line to fly, you stay on the center line as best as possible. Yeah. You stay on the center line as much as you can. I can't because my rudder is messy. And use your rudder to steer left and right while on the ground, which is also called your yaw. So yeah. And then I know I said this is just a how to taxi video, but we're also gonna do a takeoff video with the 172 Skyhawk and G1000, and then we're gonna do a climb and cruise, and then we're gonna do a descend and landing. Yeah. Now throttle right now, still looking good. Alright, we're gonna pull up behind this aircraft. Somewhat. Then you pull up behind the aircraft. That's close enough for now. You know what? Forget it. Well, actually, no. Scratch that. Since we're here, I'm gonna refresh your memory about the cockpit. This is your airspeed right here. Then this is your bank angle, I guess you could call it, like your turning radius and stuff. This is your altitude. Small hand is hundred. No, yeah, hundreds. This. Okay, I'm not qualified to teach this. Sorry. This is how your vertical speed, which is how fast you are going up or going down. This is your bank angle. At this second mark is a 2-minute 360 degrees. This is your fuel right here. And then you have your RPM over here because brakes on. So if I was to go full throttle, as you can see, that goes up, which means it's your RPM. You got your radio controls over here. You got your other seat. Oh, my light's about to go out. Sorry, y'all. And then you have your fuel valve over here. Pitch and trim. As I said, throttle, mixture, yoke, rudder, brake, magnetos, battery and alternator. Lights, which we can switch that on and this off. Avionics, master circuit breakers right here. Yeah, and remember, this does not take place of real life training, and this is just to learn to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I should have made that clear at the beginning of the video, but yeah. And we're just gonna stop right here.
Honolulu Tower, Cessna Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra, at
Alright,
runway 8
wow.
right, ready for departure.
Looks
straight
like we're
out
clear.
departure.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra wind 061 at 16.
Alright,
Straight out departure
that
approved.
works.
Cleared for takeoff runway 8 right.
So we have our 1% or 10 knots of
Cleared for
flaps.
takeoff runway
the-
8 right, Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
I have no idea what just happened there. Alright. Anyways.
Honolulu Tower Hawaiian 165.
So now we're gonna go
12 miles
full
west
throttle.
inbound, visual runway 8 right approach. Hawaiian
And then
165 Honolulu Tower.
We're gonna do our best to stay on the center line while taking off. And then these two really thick lines, hang on, right there. As you can see, these two thick lines right here and right here, that's where you're supposed to land if you're at the correct altitude. Yeah, and then these are just markers towards the end of the runway of how much room is left to land. And we're 80 knots, so I'm gonna start pulling up, and we're in the air, just like that. So full throttle, we can do. We're doing just over 87 knots. Here, we're going 90 knots, basically. So we're gonna go flaps up, and then we're gonna keep at our V speed over here a positive rate of climb of about 5-ish. I said about 5. I'm not gonna keep 5. Then same view in the cockpit. It's right here, vertical speed of about 5. So, and then over here, our nose just above our horizon. And yeah, that's pretty sick. What this thing is capable of doing. This is why ultimately I want to be a pilot and stuff. Yeah, alright, so really quick before we go to the next aircraft, or actually no, yeah, let's go to the next aircraft, which would be the Cessna 172 G1000. Anyways, so that aircraft it's more modernized and glass aircraft. It's basically the same procedure to take off as the Cessna 172. So we're just gonna start at the runway, and then we're gonna take off the same way. Alright, so fly. that's what's gonna happen. Make sure everything looks good. Alright. Let me know if you want to see any other type of learning to fly on like a different aircraft, like the Boeing 747, or like
Honolulu Tower Cessna
I don't know,
Alpha,
Boeing
Sierra X-ray
737,
Golf Sierra Alpha at runway 8
Airbus
right, ready for
A380,
departure, departing straight out.
you know, anything like that. Yeah, alright, as I said, glass cockpit, very modernized navigation. This is your airspeed, your altitude, your horizon level, your turn, your which way you're facing. Basically the same thing as the other aircraft. Just as I said, more modernized. No. Actually gonna leave that off. Test that really quickly. This. Alright. We're good for takeoff. And here we go. 1% flap or 10% flaps, you know what I mean? Aircraft I feel like it's a little bit louder, so alright. So again, doing our best to stay on the center line. Come on, stay on the center line. As you can see, approaching 70 knots. Typically we pull up about 70, and then as you can see, we just lifted off the ground. We're gonna keep a positive rate of climb, which I'll show you the cockpit view of that. Positive rate of climb, and run with the same direction as the runway, which is just above the horizon, which is about right here at 5. Flaps up, and then basically just kind of taking off full throttle still. Looking good. Alright, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you want to see me teach you how to fly other aircrafts, definitely comment that down below. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Yeah, we'll see you next time on United 002.